Whoa, guys. Whoa. MCS. Race number 4. I feel concussed. Okay.
The tornado went away.
Guys, what tornado?
Oh, yeah, what tornado?
I haven't ever seen this racetrack in my life. Alright. MCS race 4 time. Stages are 50, 50, 100. Qualifying order. And yeah. Alright, here we go. Yabba dabba doo! Justin Bell in dead last. He died in the heat because he blew a tire and then stopped racing. Roosevelt Ortiz might be the reincarnation of Osama bin Laden. I don't know. Edwards Carl, Patricia Reed, Denny Ham, Gary Collins, Jeremy Marcus, Chris Wolf, Troy Costa, Aaron Bush, Hunter Kong, who qualified into this race, Terrence Garza, who did the same, Corey McKinney, Christopher Conway, Julian Daniels, Dan Curry, who had to qualify in, Carlos Martinez, who had to qualify in, Brian Newman, Todd Young, who had to qualify in, Augustine Fryer, Sheldon Hampton, Clyde Wheeler Jr., Austin Liang, James Freeman, Ralph Curry, who had to qualify his way in, Corey Soto, Penny Kim, Carl Scott, Ross Newton, Pete Bryan, Byron Wise, Michael Harms, Larry Cooper Jr., and then on the front row, James Conway and Brody Earnhardt. Any picks on who's going to win?
Brody.
I want to be different, so I'll pick James Conway, even though you're probably right. So to answer your question, Lefty, what happened? Nothing. Literally nothing has happened this race. As you can tell, the race hasn't even gone green, so.
Yeah, we just finished the heats.
Yeah. Mind the interesting 11 car back there. That is not Pete Bryan. That is just, yeah.
Is that a ghost? Was that the ghost of Bobby White?
I was gonna say, there's no other ghost it could be. Unless it's Barney Chuang. Anyways, coming to the green. Green flag, we're racing in Nashville Fairgrounds for the Fairgrounds 200.
The green flag. That was I guess we're side by side. Those are basically the two fastest cars all weekend.
Conway stays there. Gonna do a great job. Actually has the lead by half a car length.
Second, we'll see if he gets the run off the corner. Still about even.
Drives off in a little bit harder. It's gonna be side by side. Really good here. Conway didn't quite lead the lap, I don't think. Yep. Timing and scoring agrees with me. Still side by side here. Not giving an inch. I know it's early, but both guys pushing for this lead. Big advantage to having that lead.
Doesn't want to lose it on a restart or a start like he did last year.
Oh, and he might get cleared here. Earnhardt will get it. He's going to have control. As Justin Bell, we'll see if he can fight up through the field. He's starting all the way at the back. He's got a pretty good car. He's running second in his heat, probably in around 10th in actual pace. Newton looking at a potential 5th place pass. Not going to have it. Top 4 pretty close here. Okay, so he's still very slow.
I think he's off the minimum pace, guys. And a blistering lap there from Roosevelt Ortiz. 20.3.
Almost 2 seconds off the pace. He's 1.9. That's something.
What does he even do, bro? I think he spent all race weekend eating Oreos instead of practicing.
I mean, it's on his deck lid. Actually, you can't really tell. There, you can kind of see it. You can see the half of the O and then Rio. It's good enough. Gets the point across. Edwards Carl, now almost under pressure from the 3. I would just consider he is under pressure. Everyone's under pressure from this 3. The Intimidator is going to drive away from the field. Justin Bell working up to the field. Has about 10 cars passed already. I don't think he's going to outrun that 3, though. Sure, he's already basically begging for a caution. Because he is already in danger of going a lap down. As, yeah, Earnhardt has entered the tail of that pack. You here, Troy?
Yeah.
Okay. Carl Scott in P10 right now. He's having a solid run. Look at Ralph Curry in P8.
Pretty good run. His top 10 is still a bit weird, but
Newton has gotten to 5th.
he won this race a year ago against this current second place car.
He's passing his teammate.
And I feel like Brody Earnhardt last year, he started up front, but I don't know what happened to him.
I don't know. There were a handful of cautions. I figured he just got shuffled back. And kind of the randomness of restarts. I can't totally remember. Martinez getting passed by Conaway here. Christopher Conaway, I have to specify, I guess. Roosevelt Ortiz just playing roadblock, I guess. Already almost a second lap down in 20 laps. That's, like, impressive. Genuinely. I don't even know how you manage this. Conaway. Gonna get Marcus here. Now has Ham. Never mind. Thought he was gonna get under there and stay there. Just struggling to get underneath and keep it there.
I mean, I feel like Brody's definitely the fastest car, but still got a lot of time to go. I mean, Conway was easily the fastest car last year.
Oh. And we saw what happened there.
Yeah.
2 dropping back to 9th. He definitely got helped by being in a slightly weaker heat to get a little bit of track position. Liang moves Carl Scott there. Gonna get underneath him, but the CMSR teammate of Carl Scott gonna move down. A little bit of teamwork there to keep the position. Soto going up top. Trying to go the long way, and now Ford helped to the top in front of the Toyota. So Edwards, Carl, playing roadblock for the Fords. Justin Bell, under pressure.
Still trying to make his way field, but he's kind of stalled here after getting up to 22nd. I mean, he went from should have started row 2 to starting all the way in the last row. Row 13. Wait, no. Dumb.
Row 18.
15. 18, yeah.
Because 36 times 18 is 2. Or, yeah. McKinney. Trying to stay on this lead lap. We'll see how long he can do it. Yeah, not much hope there. Just gonna work to the bottom. Easy does it. Bernhardt. Larry Cooper Jr. Tried to get second away. Oh, and almost contact there. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bump from LCJ. Fields gets moved up in front of him. Christopher Conway might try to play some defense for his son. We'll see. And Byron Wise is going to take third away. And Conway going to be passed. Larry Cooper Jr. 2nd, and will try to...
By the way, if Brody Earnhardt does continue to lead how he's been leading, he would have the most laps led this season at the end of the race.
And he led the opening 29 so far. Every lap led up to this point.
He needs to lead 122 to get that mark. I mean, I doubt he'll keep it. But we have a decent amount of tracks this year where he could be pretty solid at. I wouldn't even say it's too far-fetched to maybe see him get more than one win.
Yeah.
This season.
I mean, I'm just curious, what will happen in the postseason, assuming he makes it there? With this 3, do you think they're going to kind of pull funding from maybe that Dex imaging program, get all the funds into this 3 to try to make a playoff push?
When you look at it, round 1 has Watkins Glen, he could win there. Round 2 has Gateway, he could win there. Round 3 has Phoenix, maybe he could win there. If he somehow is able to win at all the tracks that he has a chance to win at, he could make a run and possibly get a lot of funding for that team next year. Even just making the playoffs could get that team lots of funding and bring them back to where they used to be. So,
I mean, obviously,
a win here would be big for him and his entire organization.
Yeah, I mean, Puff Motorsports, co-owned by him, doing a great job at staying in this series. They've had a lot of downs recently. Haven't had as many positives as I'm sure they've wanted, but they've done their best to keep it in the game. They have, I'd say, a half-decent Dex imaging program, and they have 2 decent Cup cars that race every week. So 3 full-time cars across the top 3 divisions, and they're still trying. And Pete Bryan, another one of the full-time cars for Puff Motorsports, side by side, gonna go a lap down. They'll hand out the window from the 11. Either that has something to do with the 59, but we'll just go with congratulating your race leader, Brody Earnhardt, who has 14 laps to go in this stage and has nearly a 6-second lead.
He's lapped all the way up to
15th.
The 15th place spot.
We might have less than...
honest,
Oh, car, I think got the wall. I don't know if you heard that too. Don't know where, don't know why. Not gonna ask questions.
If it weren't for stage cautions, I think he could probably lap the whole field.
Oh, and probably lead every lap too. But
Yeah.
unfortunately for this 3 team, there are stage cautions, so I will have to go through at least 2 restarts. This race. See if it stays green the rest of the race. We will be doing old style restarts with no reset for double file. In the first 2 stages, MCS will talk about a 3rd stage rule change to the current MCS rules. But will depend. Now, 3 car completely stuck in lap traffic now has nowhere to go. So this is the first time he's actually gotten stuck and had to work, and this is as far as anyone's gone on tires. 41 laps. Big train of lapped cars. Three wide. Kind of a squishy spot here. You don't want to be 3 wide at this track. There's not a whole lot of room for that. Gets back to the gas early. Got around Carl Scott. Just follows the 23 through. 2 car. These guys going to start really fighting. I mean, this is top 10. Nearly a lap down here. 2 cars company on the inside. Going to be an easy pass for the 3, I think. Yep, no resistance there. 23 works the bottom. Oh, he works the bottom on the 23, sorry. 5 laps to go in the stage. 2-second lead. Tons of cars in between them. James Conway gonna lose second again. As Earnhardt has lapped all but 9 cars, and 8 of them actually can be lapped. Don't think he's gonna get to the next guy. Will likely get to Edwards Carl. But 3 laps to go in stage number 1. Private Wise in second. That's big. Conaway dropped all the way back to 4th again. Cooper Jr. in 3rd. White flag in stage number 1 from the Nashville Fairgrounds.
So far, he has led every single lap and is going to win.
The stage, assuming Edwards Carl doesn't kill him.
And I'd like to mention, Byron Wise just kind of ran him down a little bit. I don't know if that's because
it was lap traffic. It was because of that big group.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone had troubles with that, and then Byron Wise got gapped at the end because he got a little bit of clean air. Sheldon Hampton from the 10th position is going to get the free pass. Although they will pit real quick. So we'll have to wait on that free pass. But Sheldon Hampton has had, honestly, a solid season. Great job from this AP91. Finally getting some funding behind this team. And he's really making good use of it. I mean, I think the 32, Julian Daniels, has a ton of funding behind him as a driver and brought a lot of money to the table with AP. I think that's part of the reason they went with him. It wasn't necessarily a huge contract to sign, so big for him. Brody Earnhardt going to hold on to the lead.
one thing I'd like to mention. There's possible rumors going around about some driver changes. I mean, really talk about that, but there are rumors going around.
I mean, we'll see how many of these guys I can get unlapped. As Byron Wise is taking the lead, I guess. Somehow, some way. Okay. Very interesting. Where did the 3 go? 3 car. Earnhardt? What's going on here, man? Oh, and he had to make a second stop. He had a really good pit stop. Maybe he had some sort of issue there? I don't know. Can I add a pace lap here? No, we're just gonna force him to go green. Uh-oh. This isn't gonna go well. Uh-oh. Green flag. Back in the air. I don't know what just happened on that restart, but guess we'll find out. Already lap traffic, and heavy lap traffic at that. Oh, whoa, okay. We're just gonna do this, I guess. Amazing. And Newton to the lead from 3rd in 1 lap. Looking to go back-to-back in Nashville. At the Fairgrounds, at least. And Acosta slowed down in front of him. He didn't know if he was going to pit road or not. Byron Wise is going to have a shot at the lead now.
Newton won it a year ago. Trying to possibly win it again. He made the pass on the outside to win it last year.
But that was on a restart. Byron Wise, all the experience, running up front in these races. Gonna be able to defend and get that lead. That's why he has so many wins, and usually they come in such, I would say, dominating fashion. I can't remember if Byron Wise has ever even backed into a win. Like, usually when he wins a race, he is the best car out there. He's so good at making good races out of good race cars. Translating speed into results. Sounds like a very easy thing to do, but it's more difficult for some drivers more than others. 3 cars still in the back here. He has to keep passing these lap cars. James Conaway, he got set back. Two car trying to hold up. Or I guess he's not trying to hold up the 42, but might try to hold up the 45. We'll see.
Byron Wise has always been pretty good at these short tracks ever since he entered the Cup Series a few years ago. He's looking to win his first race of the season, and a win here would be a third win in a row for Valvoline. They have not lost a race that hasn't been a plate track yet.
Holmes one lap down, doing his best to stay that way. Not go a second lap down here. I don't know who Soto even is. I think he's mired deep in traffic, yeah. Tons of traffic around this 9. He might not stay on the... Look at the laps. Top 4 all nose to tail here. Side by side. Larry Cooper Jr. wants third away from teammate Penny Kim. What will help this 3 car is that 42 isn't really able to make much of a move on the 2. Because these two not really too slow, as Larry Cooper Jr. making a second move. And he's going to try to get second away now. He's going now side by side for the lead.
Justin Bell.
Justin Bell, he's really quick. He wants his lap back. Keep in mind, he could pass all these leaders for his lap back to get to the lead lap. Yup. We have 6 cars on the lead lap. But Justin Bell, like we said in pre-race, he should not have been that deep in the field. This is a fast Dodge. And he wants to make a statement here.
If he could just stay in that free pass position by the time the stage caution happens, he should be back on the lead lap, and it won't even be like he's back on the lead lap at the tail end of the field. He'll be back on the lead lap in P7. Only thing I'm concerned about is Corey Soto could get lapped, and that would give him the free pass.
Brian Wise has finally cleared all these lapped cars. Bell passing the 3rd place race car on the racetrack. And he's going to have a perfect pick from Roosevelt Ortiz to do it. Could you imagine he was on the lead lap? That would be crazy. Harms inside of Acosta. That's going to be maybe an issue for these leaders. Not really. Made a quick pass there. There, Larry Cooper Jr. Harms' teammate. Potentially going to have a shot. As, oh my God, Ross Newton really did get held up. And here he is. Brody Earnhardt trying to charge back to the front of the field. From that 5th position. He's got a chance to do it. He's quicker than everyone up here. Byron Wise putting a big gap, though. Little bump to the back of Christopher Conaway. Conaway kind of came down, chopped his nose. He wasn't going to slow down for that and give him a little shot. That's the fun of these MCS short tracks. A lot of these guys don't get too mad about a little bit of contact as long as it's justified. Sure, Conaway understands exactly where Byron Wise is coming from. Auto Club Short Track Season 2.
The wheelchair incident.
Yep, when Clyde Wheeler Jr.
That sounds really bad when you like.
Oh God.
When you don't explain the context of the situation.
Let's not explain the context. And look who's here. To 4th, got around Newton.
I mean, if you go on the old MCS channel, you could find the context of it if you scroll back far enough.
I don't remember what the exact title is, but it has to do with wheelchairs.
Auto Club Short Track and like, yeah, something to do with wheelchairs and Clyde Wheeler Jr. If you get what I'm saying.
Well, Clyde Wheeler, not Jr.
And remember, Bobby White racing in a wheelchair last year. Wait.
Okay. Thanks for the fun fact.
When he just came back to life for a race.
That was actually the Stig.
So canonically, is he dead or alive? That's
a damn good question.
Because like, he was dead for like 4 years and then just magically came back to life.
Maybe he got the Emperor Palpatine treatment and like was dead, and then they like summoned him using the power of like whatever the hell. You know the movie I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. The like star battles.
Yep, Star Battles. Star Battles. Yep, that one. Oh, and Jeremy Marcus is dead in pit road. Nice.
It's like Anakin Moonwalker and like Luke Moonwalker. And like
Queen Lee.
Am I mudded?
Like, let's just... Disney's gonna have you dead, dude. You were just begging for Mickey Mouse I meant...
Rat Mouse.
Rat Mouse to JFK you.
You mean J and K?
Like, I guess, man. We got Ricky Rouse.
Does NASCAR exist anymore?
I don't know. I mean, they were on a car like 3 years ago.
The original wheelchair car. We really should have sponsored Clyde Wheeler by like a wheelchair company.
Like, what are we even talking about, man?
I don't know. It's not much more to talk about. Environment-wise, it's just gapping the field and lapping everyone.
Yo, bro, but we had things to talk about when Earnhardt was doing the same thing. No, fine.
Yes.
Let me drop something. I don't even know if Troy knows this, but essentially, we have 3 divisions in MCS right now. There's a potential 4th ARCA series that will be opening next season. Potentially. That's a major maybe. Depends on how much funding we have in the server. If you know what I mean.
It depends if people want to like...
Exactly.
Give us money.
That's...
Like, you didn't know, MCS is like going bankrupt. We're about to pull a fix.
Yep.
No one watches the races anymore, bro.
Whole 1 viewer right now. Keep in mind, when the game was exploding, we had 3. So... Should I just start driving backwards on track? Is that how we get viewers?
Yeah, I just realized there's no grandstands. There is...
Yeah, I know, Lefty, you're
watching
watching, because you're... Do you want some grandstands? I can show you some damn grandstands.
Oh,
There
I
you
just
go.
thought there weren't grandstands.
No. Oh my god, 150 FPS. Let's go.
I need that.
Oh, Earnhardt got to another guy. Got Penny Kim. That's 3rd place. I don't think he's going to get any more before the end of this stage. Corey Soto goes a lap down, and that's big. Because Justin Bell is still back here. Earnhardt gonna have that pass. Depending on how this goes. Oh, caution! Wreck! And it's Roosevelt Ortiz.
Oh, fuck. Why is it always this guy? I come back after grabbing my hard drive so I can install all my stuff, and this happens.
Oh my god, he just... Oh my god, he just... What the hell?
That
He's
has to be
try-
like a terrorist attack on Colt Motors.
Yeah, he just tried to kill both Colt Motors cars. Got one of them and damaged the other a little bit. So first wreck of the race happens just before the end of stage 2. We'll see if we get back going green.
Wow, it's only going to take 6 minutes.
What do you mean first? Okay, buddy. What's that supposed to mean, lefty? Huh? Got something to tell me? So wave around's gonna be the 9. Lefty, do you have something you need to say? Because you said first. Okay. I saw the practice session. Well, yeah, but they kept it green, like... I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Nothing happened during the practice sessions. Okay, I finished the entire piece to you already.
I'm back.
Do I dare try to wave these guys? Because I feel like that went bad last time.
Oh, did the guy get wave around?
Who, Soto? Because Soto got it.
Soto got it?
Yeah, I got lapped just before the caution.
Oh.
Oh, and Oreo's out. Thank God.
Now?
Yeah.
Damn, Rip Conaway.
But yeah.
And that's just going to end the stage soon.
I don't know. They might get a one-lap shootout. There will be no stage caution if they go back green, by the way. No, they didn't, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Yeah, okay. So they will get back going green for a 2-lap shootout.
Hey, Lefty, do me a favor and just be quiet before I do the Men in Black, that memory stick on you.
No, it's not even just that. It's just I don't think you're going to be touching an MCS Cup car for the rest of your career, huh? You'll be stuck in stinky D2 for the rest of your life.
Yeah, mind you, we have full control of what happens in your career.
He just said, oh.
Fixed. The sport is fit. Wait, no, don't say that.
Wait, why is the
Jarvis
double
still
zero?
needs
Why is the double zero in the lead lap lane with the 30s? You know what? I don't even have questions. Green flag! Up to the gears they go for a 1-lap shootout for stage number 2.
And Byron Wise is going to win it.
Go figure.
He's gone. Just like Lefty's height.
That is not what you were going to say. So that's stage 2 in the books. Brody Earnhardt wins stage 1. Byron Wise wins stage 2. And a fight for second. Potentially going to happen.
Brody Earnhardt's the fastest car.
You think?
It's just a matter of when you catch.
I mean, he's a whole 10th quicker than anyone else in the field. So. I think you should ping that the last stage is started and send the link again. And also delete the old link. And just pretend nothing happened. Ooh, almost contact there. Carl Scott and Penny Kim. James Conaway going to try to stay in that free pass position. See if he can get a caution. And we just got proved that it can clearly happen. And Earnhardt's honestly struggling. This is the most we've seen him actually struggle to make passes. Now they asked to pass. Second place, Larry Cooper Jr. I mean, he's got the 4th quickest lap. They're side by side here. Earnhardt gonna have to stay there. It's
Do
so
you think there's
hard.
a chance we see green flag stops this final stage?
No, I doubt it. I think these guys can go pretty long. Cooper Jr. gonna stay side by side. Wow, I think that's the quickest lap of the weekend right there. 18.287 from Byron Wise and the DraftKings Ford. I mean, he is not messing around in this third stage. That car is dialed in. But Earnhardt in that second position now. Completely. And a 164 now. Put another 10th on it. Do a flip, says Maine. As, just so you know, Maine, you were involved in the only caution this race. Well, wreck. But you're still 22nd.
Roosevelt Ortiz took out you and your teammate.
Yeah. Hey, you're 3 laps down and 22nd.
Do a flip.
Do a flip is honestly so valid. I love you, man. I aspire to be you one day.
We saw it in practice.
We did.
You know what I mean?
Yup.
Technically, we saw 2.
Indianapolis Colts on a race car. Absolutely. It's Colt Motors. That's like the point of the team.
Maine was the first driver to drive that car too, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he went to the 19 and stayed there. I think that's literally... He was just like...
And that the origin of that scheme is actually from Ellis car.
Is it?
Yeah, I made it for someone in Ellis car, and then for some reason we really liked it and put it in MCS.
You know, I don't even remember that at all. But it looks good.
Like this guy named like Monkey is a NASCAR fan or something like that.
Okay, well, clearly they're an NFL fan. As Brody Earnhardt's here. I was not paying attention, but he has arrived. Closed in a whole second.
Entered the chat.
Okay, man. To the bottom.
Anyways, to the bottom, almost contact.
For the lead of the race.
Try and use Marcus as a pick.
Oh, 3 wide.
Wise is gonna go high.
Uh-oh.
Earnhardt's gonna clear.
3 cars so good at getting all the way down to that yellow line. That's what makes him so fast here. And he's got that lead by a good margin here. And a big block there. Denny Ham came across the nose of 42. Gonna extend the lead for the 3.
And we know, of course, Brody has always been good at these short tracks. And who's Dale Earnhardt? Anyways.
Soto gonna go a lap down again. Most likely, yep. As the 42 has fallen off the face of the earth. Oh my god. Flat Earthers rejoice. He found the ice wall. It's called Patricia Reed. But there it is. Earnhardt just making quick work of everybody. Nobody in the way of the 3 for now.
He's just in a whole new dimension now.
2-second lead. I mean, it's one thing to be fast for 1 lap. It's another thing to be able to be fast while passing people. And that's where the 3 car beats everybody today. He may not be better.
I would be surprised if, bearing a caution, he leads the rest of this race.
I mean, we'll see. He's a little stuck here. And I think the 42 and 8 have gotten a little bit more freed up. Have a little bit more room to work with. Yeah. Kind of behind that slower group. And they're going to be side by side in front of the 3.
I'd like to mention, alright, so right now it looks like Brody Earnhardt has this in control. He could, of course, win this race. He could win Richmond, I would say. Very similar track. You could win Irwindale. Oh wait, no, that's the All-Star race. Oops.
Yeah.
Or you could win the All-Star race. He's always competitive at road courses, I would say, if things go his way. Canandaigua, he has a chance. I mean, I think he won a heat there last year. New Hampshire. Like, Brody Earnhardt could possibly walk away with more than one win this year just because of the amount of short tracks and road courses we have on the schedule.
Yeah.
And he's looking to be the fastest short track racer this season so far here at the Fairgrounds.
He's finally going to get around Sheldon Hampton here. Now right to the bumper of the 2, and they're going to wreck in front!
Wolf around.
Oh, and Pete Bryan piles in. Conaway in it as well. Other Conaway almost into it.
Brian's engine is gone, and that's going to end his day.
Oh! Got sideswiped by the 68, I believe. Yeah, he did. Ooh.
As Chris Wolf there, you just kind of got to keep it high. You can't really...
Yeah, looks like it's just going to be another one of those moments. I'm surprised we haven't seen this more. Faster guy trying to make a move on the bottom and just turned in too early trying to get to the bottom, and there's big contact. Chris Wolf goes into the wall. There was almost more contact there. This happened right in front of the leaders.
You should have just tried to stay as high as possible there instead of going back down.
And then, yeah. Although I feel like with the banking, like there's a lot of banking here.
Yeah.
Let me take a look. You can take a look from down here. That's not low banking per se.
So it takes out two decent... Oh, Conaway wasn't that competitive.
11's going to take a while to get to the bottom.
Out.
Second caution for a wreck.
That's going to put McKinney P10. Could be a second straight top 10 for him, as I believe he finished top 10 last race. Let me look.
Isn't it nice that you can now check?
Yeah. As yes, he finished 9th last race, so we could see back-to-back top 10s at ovals here for Conaway, as he's looks to be pretty solid this year, at least on the short tracks. And decent at the speedways. He could be a possible playoff round of 8 threat if he continues to race like he has been, I would say. I mean, it's just a matter of time until he gets really good at, what's it called? The intermediates and all those tracks, as he's already made significant progress on the ovals all around since his rookie year. And not to mention, he won like 8 races his rookie year in Division 3 and then immediately got moved up to the Cup Series. Oh, I know, it was Division 2.
Entirely fought to wave around the 9.
I know, what's Division 3?
I was like zoned out there, I can't lie. I was checking my messages and then realized, wait.
As a win here from Brody Earnhardt would actually tie him with Corey Soto, Gary Collins, and Brian Newman on all-time wins. By the way, 2 of those wins for Corey Soto came last year.
One at Watkins Glen and one else.
In America. This should be his first career oval win.
I do not remember Road America last year. I cannot lie.
It wasn't last year. It was like fucking. It was like season 3.
Anyways, we do have Road America later on the schedule. Green flag up to the gears they go. In stage number 3, after the Chris Wolf wreck. Now Byron Wise gonna have a chance. He gets clear of Sheldon Hampton pretty quick. He's so fast on these quick little stints. Can he get back to that 3? Try to get back to the lead. I do think, like, on a clear track, this 42 is better than that 3, but we'll see. Coming to 70 laps to go. No, the 3 just stretches that lead. Okay. 42's caught him. Caught up just a little bit there. Trying to do it. .42 has closed that gap. He's trying to keep it close for this lap traffic. Because maybe, just maybe, if this 3 car gets stuck behind some slower traffic, he can make a move. Well under 70 laps to go. Soto could go a lap down again if we don't get another caution. Penny Kim on the apron a little bit. That 5th spot, gonna lose a ton of time. Ross Newman trying to get to the bumper of Larry Cooper Jr. here. Slow car in the way. Edwards Carl. Just gonna require that 3 to run a little bit lower towards the center and exit there. Byron Wise gonna have to sacrifice the entry, but gonna have a better exit than the 3 did out of 4.
My bad, I am back. So we're having a pretty good battle here.
I wouldn't say it's quite a battle yet, but no one has been able to take it from Brody.
Jeez.
But Wise hasn't lost touch. It's probably the closest we've seen this, like, lead chase. Garza under pressure. Easy move to the inside for the 3. 42 just going to have to be disciplined, sit behind the 3, and make the move when he can. Yeah, 3 car just going to keep on rolling the bottom. He's so much smoother than the 42. And that's big, because now there's a car in between them. And poor 31. Colt Motors car got caught up in that wreck. The first wreck of the race. And his weekend has just not gone to plan. And Soto potentially going to go a lap down again. Caution. And it looks like Garza and Hampton. And no way did the 9 go a lap down again. And James Conway's not going to have a chance to get the free pass. Wow. Wow. Like, are we kidding?
Wow. Y'all couldn't have wrecked a half second sooner.
Okay. Dan Curry, hello. Just going to take him out. Issue with...
Second driver, he's...
And that's RBMS again.
Jeez.
Just drove right through him. I don't know what's up with Dan Curry and these RBMS Chevys, but just took him around. Not a bad incident. I'm sure both cars are totally fine. Now, an interesting idea is what if you pit, get new tires, and have maybe a little bit
Yeah, if you're one of, I mean, if you're one of these top 5 cars, you don't necessarily lose much from pitting.
Yeah, because you just line up back on the top behind them.
So it would be an interesting strategy call if you're a car like the 45-34-8 who hasn't really been leader pace all day. I mean, you've been fast, but you haven't been race leader fast. So we'll see if anyone decides to risk it there. I mean, you're not risking much this early in the season.
And honestly, worst comes to worst, you just drop to 5th. Or I guess 6th because of Corey Soto, and who cares?
Nothing really to lose, I would say. Besides a few spots.
Which those spots are crucial at the end of the season, but I feel like it's just so early.
I think it's, yeah.
I mean, hell, even if I was Byron Wise, I would consider pitting. Why not? I mean, if you just need a little edge over that 3, that's how you get it. My biggest worry is you get stuck in 6th, have to pass a ton of cars, and then you have the difficult situation of burning up your tires and then actually having no advantage and just being way further behind. I think that's the only worry I would have from any of these drivers.
Hey, what episode are you on in Stranger Things?
I think we just finished episode 8 of season 2. Well, doubled up. Getting ready to go back green. There's Ross Newton. So 5 cars on that outside. Because obviously, getting the wave around end of the longest line, which is the inside line, which is lap cars. Coming to the green.
Man.
Green flag. Earnhardt clears harms. Wise doesn't until the center of the turn, where it doesn't really matter. LCJ gonna have a shot here. Should clear. Yeah.
My sister left, so I can turn off the lights.
Yay. 42's there. To the bumper. Still a little bit of a gap there. Had to back off. Didn't get a good center of that turn. Look at this big group. Tons of cars in this little group here. Including, once again, Corey Soto. So 4 cautions this race. One of them for stage. One of them for 3-car incident down the front straightaway. And the other 2 for mostly single-car incidents. I say mostly because the actual thing that brought out the caution was a 1-car, and then they did shenanigans after. Earnhardt has stretched the lead. Has breathing room now. As look at this. He's actually quicker than the 42. At least close to it. Very similar pace. .37 is desperately begging for a caution before they get to Corey Soto.
Yeah.
Although then again, he can only really lose 1 spot to the 00. Oh yeah, Conaway out. That's going to hurt him in points. As actually, let's take a look at your points leader. 15th right now. I think he's leading by about 3 or 4 points. You can check that.
Yeah, actually, do that as you stop. Um, Byron Wise is second, so he'll probably take that.
Oh
It's him
yeah,
and LCJ, 4 points. So
yeah.
Byron Wise is likely to be the points leader after this, unless terrorism happens, which I wouldn't be
I
really.
mean, I don't know about terrorism because look, Larry Cooper Jr. is right there behind him. It's not like it's a huge gap. It's 2 seconds, but with the right lap traffic, that can easily be closed. Because I think they're pretty equal pace, those two. And her just rolling that bottom. I don't think he's going to take it 3 wide, but if the 42 can get to his bumper, he might have to consider it. You don't want to be caught out. I will say, Edwards Carl gets quicker every lap. Unfortunately, he was so far behind the 8 ball at the beginning of this thing, it doesn't really matter anymore. So he's still putting up a fight on that second line to hold up these leaders. But yeah, that's over now. Got loose. Earnhardt struggling to find that bottom under these guys. Earnhardt gonna try to cross the exit here. Good job. Got underneath him. Byron Wise gonna follow through. Underneath Aaron Bush. Got loose though. Tried to keep off of him. There was almost contact, and that's gonna hurt Byron Wise. And Larry Cooper Jr. because now they have to pass both of these guys again.
Try and get to Earnhardt. I mean, with 40 laps to go, they don't have much time, I would say.
No, not really, but all it takes is a good group of lap cars that they can get through and then get to the tail end of this 3 car and try to make a move. It's far-fetched, but doable, and as we saw with last year's race, it's not impossible. As Chris Wolf, well, honestly, I think helped the 3 there a little bit. Got the 17 out of that top line. Gonna stop him from playing a factor. Because look at that. Todd Young in P10. Having a great day. Carl Scott doing well. Justin Bell finally getting his race on tracks.
James, just like send my girlfriend the MCS link.
You should. Is this what you've been doing without me? Ah. Cooper Jr. had second for a lap or 2 there. And Byron Wise got back around him there. I'm just focused on second right now. I mean, the leader is so far ahead. Little bump from Byron Wise. Yeah. Clyde Wheeler Jr., sorry.
The juniors.
Nose to tail right now. We'll see. Is that bottom line quick enough? Can Byron Wise trust the 17? And Chris Wolf moves up. That's going to be second place, Larry Cooper Jr. And that's going to be big because James Conway's pretty quick. And he's going to put himself in between these two. As it's a 4-second lead.
Like you should have went a lap down again.
Oh my god. I'm genuinely crying. Watch the caution come out now.
I'm crying.
Oh wait, no. The 37 technically passed him. So it would be the 37. In the free pass, I think. Yeah. Look, the 9's back. Oh, that's the 45. Nope. That means the 9's up here. Yeah, there he is.
Or you soda.
Yeah, Earnhardt has
That just shows how much faster this top 5 is compared to the rest of the field.
I would say the 00 and 37 should really be lead lap, and they should be inside this top 5.
Corey Soto is endlessly fucking them. No Diddy.
No diddy.
Dude, I got in a fight at the ping pong tournament today.
Like an actual fight or like a...
Not like a joke.
Okay. That's something.
Like they had to like hold me back and shit.
Yep.
Anyways, Brody Earnhardt is gonna lead like 90% of the laps. I think he's gonna lead around 130, 140,
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, Larry Cooper
Byron Wise
Jr.
led all
likely going to be the points leader after this race because Byron Wise has dropped to that third position. And there's a very, very solid car, the 37, in between them. I would argue this is... He would be around this position if he was not a lap down. I think he would be running in like... From like...
How did he even get a lap down?
I don't know, just some stupid shenanigans. I don't know. Ask half of these drivers how they win a lap down. I bet they don't even know. Oh, Byron Wise is going to make the move on James Conway. That's big. And get right behind Larry Cooper Jr.
The Cooper man.
And take a look at who's falling back to them. Corey Soto. Could this finally be the chance that the 37's been waiting for?
He's gonna get by him and there's no caution.
Or he's going to get to his bumper and there's going to be a wreck. Or he's going to get around him and then there's going to be like a wreck and he's going to get slightly involved and they're going to say no free pass because he was part of the caution. That'd be genuinely the funniest thing ever. I'd feel so bad, but it'd be so funny.
I also love how we have the Conway's kid and then Clyde Wheeler's kid.
Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if that's going to be a rivalry eventually.
Man, you just like your dad. You drive like you in a wheelchair.
Conway, you see his Soto!
He is hunting. He's out for blood.
Bro, he doesn't care about Byron Wise trying to race through second in the points lead. Screw that! Let me get this guy. Let me at him. Let me at him.
He just dumps him.
If James Conway wrecks Corey Soto, what do we do? Does he count as part of the caution? Is that his elite strategy? Oh, I think I just saw a caution. On my life, I swear I just saw a caution. No.
Lying. Oh my god.
Okay, it's
Thank
green.
God.
I genuinely thought I saw one. And I almost just started laughing. I was waiting to see the next caution light. Oh my god, that would have been hysterical. Uh-oh. Maybe you don't want to be around this guy right now. He's been headhunting people this entire race.
He's been taking out Chevys this entire race.
Both of them from the same team. Not Brody's team. So, maybe he's going to be fine, but he's lined up right behind him. Although I don't even know if the 74 can enter better than the 3. Uh-oh. James Conway moved second place just to be here. Gotta get to his bumper. James Conway to the bumper of Soto. This is for the free pass. In case there is a caution. Conway has worked all race to do this. Works to the bottom. Give him a little punt going in. James Conway to P6 and the free pass here in Nashville Fairgrounds. So if there's a caution, he is more than likely to be the free pass and back onto the lead lap. And Kong picks the 9. Now Conway gonna have to lead the charge to the 3 car. But it looks like he's about to get into some free space and That's going to be all she wrote. Unless there's a caution here. 14 laps to go.
We saw it happen last year, so.
I mean, Earnhardt in clear racetrack for a solid amount of time. So no issues for him. There's a handful of lap cars between him and second place. Okay, 18.7.
Okay, she 15 miles. Wait, I can't say that.
Oh my god! James Conway's quicker than the race leader. He is going to kill Christopher Conway. Or, not Christopher Conway. Corey Soto. He's actually going to kill him. Oh my god.
Well, if I'm him, I'm bleeding for a caution right now.
Because I think he could pass basically everyone on this lead lap. I don't think he will, but he might be able to pick up a few
He
spots.
got robbed of it last year.
Would be funny if he stole it this year. A little bit of revenge. A little bit of good karma. Although that might turn into bad karma very quick. Because remember what happened to Ross Newton. He won that race and then basically did nothing all season. Under 10 laps to go. Time ticking. Earnhardt back into traffic, but he's got 7 seconds on the entire field. I'm not even surprised by this. 2-car likely going to lose the points lead. Unless something miraculous happens. Going to go probably a 3rd lap down, I think.
Imagine he just, like, makes up 3 laps.
That is a 4th lap down.
Imagine he makes up 4 laps and passes everyone and wins the race in the final 5 laps, like he did
Phoenix moment.
Phoenix. Except he wasn't 4 laps down in Phoenix, but...
Justin Bell potentially going to go a 2nd lap down here. Not going to matter much.
Now if I'm James Conway, I am just pleading and begging for anything.
I don't know if you saw what I did, but I'm prepared.
I did not see.
I'm prepared if there's a fatality.
She's not bad.
Okay, Eric Cooper Jr. in the catboot seat if there is a caution. Hopefully there isn't. Carl Scott likely going to finish this race well inside the top 10. Earnhardt just slowly crawling around this track. Not looking to cause anything. The 2 Dodges in front of him. They're going to be side by side in front of him, but it's no big deal. He has time to spare in the 3-car. 2 laps to go from Nashville. Earnhardt has waited patiently for, what is it, 3 or 4 seasons since his last Cup Series win in this 3-car. This race here, white flag, would be the first time he's ever won in the good wrench car. To the bumper of Bell. Just gonna keep it clean. He will go for the pass. No pressure. 10 seconds back to second. Brody Earnhardt wins in Nashville.
81 race winless streak broken by the 3-car in pure domination. As another bittersweet race here at Nashville Fairgrounds for that 37 car.
Byron Wise will pick up 2nd, and that will be the points lead for number 42. I don't know if he's ever even led the points in his career in the Cup Series. but he will lead the points. Larry Cooper Jr., third. He will be second in points after this race. And a solid race from a ton of drivers here. Unbelievable.
As Brady Earnhardt becomes the first driver not named Ross Newton to win at the Nashville Fairgrounds, because I didn't know this, but Ross Newton has 2 wins here. I didn't even know we raced here before last season.
Yeah. Well, we will see you next week for the Nashville Super Speedway for the second half of the Nashville doubleheader.